most people have heard of Rage, but if you haven't, brand new game from id Software. You know, we created the first-person shooter with Doom, Quake, and Wolfenstein. You know, Rage, at its core, you know, it's still that id Software, you know, run and gun experience, but it's more than that. You know, it's I like to call Rage the sum of its parts, the complete, you know, first-person experience. And you know, we really worked hard to make, you know, really compelling AI, to make you know, a cool arsenal of weapons, ammo types, engineering items, and then of course our vehicle aspect of the game. You know, it really is like no other first-person shooter that you can play today. This year we're at PAX Prime. This is a great show because this is a consumer-focused show. So we brought the game, we brought the whole game. People can just walk up to the kiosks and they can hit new game and they can start playing Rage. Now, unfortunately, people only have about 30 minutes or so to play, so you can't get too far into it. But it gives people a chance to experience the game. You know, to be honest, it's a difficult game to really explain. You have to experience it to really fully grasp what the game is. And so that's why shows like this are very important to us. We want to get the consumers, the guys that are actually going to buy the game, here playing it. They can talk to their friends, they can tweet about it. You know, the response has been great, and we're really excited so far. In Rage, again, it's a big game. And, you know, most games nowadays, they're like 4 hours. But you know, Rage is going to take most people probably around 15 plus hours to get through. And we have a good kind of a long, almost tutorial type introduction to the experience, where, you know, you start out with the pistol, you eventually get one new ammo type, you learn about that, you eventually get one new engineering item, you learn about that. You know, so we gradually kind of introduce these elements to the players as it progressed at the beginning of the game. People were, you know, when they hear about Rage, they were afraid that it was too complicated. They were, you know, that they wouldn't be able to understand or get into it. But so far, the feedback has really been great. You know, people think the pacing is nice. They feel like they have plenty of opportunities to play with the new stuff, you know, to learn about the world, to learn about the mechanics, and you know, it's really working out well for us so far. So when Rage is released, we have a set of these sewer missions that come with the full retail version of the game. So, you know, you buy Rage, you enter the codes, and then you'll download this content. Now, one thing that is very important that everyone understands: this content is not in the single-player main narrative of the game. It's not, you know, if you don't have this content, you're not going to get stopped. You're not going to miss anything. You're not going to have less of an experience. You know, we've had like hundreds of journalists play the first couple hours of Rage, and like a handful of them ever even find these sewer hatches in the wasteland. This is, you know, a great opportunity for people that purchase the game to have this cool extra content that is completely optional. There's fun sewer levels infested with these crazy mutants, and really that's it. But you know, it's one of those things that, you know, it encourages you know, people to buy the game. So Rage has been in development, you know, for a long time. You know, we developed a brand new technology, we developed a brand new IP, we developed a brand new game. You know, again, we're really proud of it. It's a great game. You know, there are elements to Rage that actually work themselves into the game that we had never even thought of at the beginning. So, you know, most games, you start out with this great game idea that it turns into, like, you know, this kind of half-ass game at the end. But Rage, you know, actually built up. I mean, we added more stuff. You know, the guys in the team really pushed themselves, you know, to explore new ideas, to iterate on gameplay. And to be honest, Rage is a better game now than what we originally envisioned when we started it. And we've also created a brand new technology, and that you'll see that, you know, games coming out of the id Software studio, they'll be much faster. We're very excited about this new tech. We feel this tech will be with us for many years.
Couldn't be any easier. What do you say?
So in Rage, we have two multiplayer components that will ship with the game. One revolves around the vehicle, you know, deathmatch, vehicle racing, vehicle components. You know, we call that combat rally. And there's a number of game modes where you and your buddies race around, you blow each other up. You can use the cool power-ups and quick use items. That has, of course, it has XP-based unlocks. It has progressions. You can unlock cool things as you play through. Second mode, of course, is co-op. Everyone loves to play first-person shooters with their buddies. So we have a collection of co-op missions called Legends of the Wasteland, and that's split screen and, of course, online. And those missions are an extension of some of the single-player missions, as well as completely brand new missions in the game. The game will be released October 4th on all the platforms, the PC, the PS3, and 360.